Hold on, we're foggy. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. You see me better. Okay. So, a couple of things that I've been thinking about recently that I think I've been processing through, and I think that a lot of people are. So I felt it was hugely necessary for me to come on and discuss, like, for real, the thing around being present and showing up and being fully all in and not being a watered down version of what you think people want from you or expect from you. Because what happens is there's two things. So people, you either do things around other people that you expect, that you know that they expect from you, or like a behavior, or let's say you're more funny around them, but in reality you're not having a good time, or you know, little things like that where you're slowly dwindling down your voice. Or let's say you play like you're super bubbly, but when really you're more introverted. And I say this to you because I see it a lot in people, and I'm very sometimes quiet and observant when I'm around crowds and I'm not, you know, teaching or doing a demonstration or leading something. I watch people's behaviors, and I have done that my whole life. And when I was younger, I realized that, you know, I kind of have this weird thing around just doing my own thing and just being who I am. And I dislike conforming. And I say that in a certain context. So I don't mean going in there and causing a ruckus and leaving damage in your wake. That's not what I mean. And I don't mean being so aggressive that you offend others, because I believe that there's a way to do it with tact and responsibility, but also still owning your truth. But what I find is that because people are so wanting to be accepted and loved, that you know, we tend to do this watered down version of ourselves, and it causes you not to be really present to what people are actually needing from you. And what I noticed is that when people are doing this, what happens is they're also not allowing that truth to come out about who they are. So what shows up is when you're intending, when you're trying to manifest something, when you're trying to create something, when you're wanting a door to open for you, the universe will only reflect back who you're being in the world. So if you're being that watered down version in many different ways, what will happen is you'll get a watered down version of what you intended from the universe, what your dream was, what your manifestation was, and it won't be as kick-ass as you are, or as present as you want it to be. And so when I get asked why are my manifestations not happening, or why are my, you know, intentions not happening, or, you know, it's because you're being a watered down version of yourself. And when you actually step up and step in and allow yourself to be seen and know that everything is always happening for you and never against you, that's when super flow happens. That's when, like, manifesting like madness happens. That's when time just doesn't exist. And you just become a creator of good things all around you, and doors open for you. And the thing that I was talking about in a couple of videos back, where I said free day, that's when a free day can happen, where people just give you things for free just because you're you. They just love the energy. They love the vibe. They can't put their finger on it, but they just know that they love you. And that's really owning your truth and standing in your truth. And after all, that is what we're here to do. We're here to change the world by allowing people to be who they are, and to allow them to stand in that truth. So, anybody have any questions? Shoot me some comments. Let me know that you're there. Thumbs up. You can see it's already a hot freaking day here in Texas. That's why I'm so red. So, all right. So if there's no other questions, here's what I'm going to tell you. I have been intensely working on really owning my truth in all places in my life, like all places, no stone unturned, literally owning it everywhere I am. And that's why you've seen me recently posting about the Queen, because I knew that that's who I'm supposed to be working with. I'm supposed to be working with those amazing women that just want to take charge and just blaze a freaking trail like nobody's business and create legendary things and move the world. That's who I'm supposed to work with. And here's the thing, you know you're a queen, and that's why I keep putting this up, is when you feel like you're always playing small. You're always trying to conform, and the world really doesn't honestly make sense to you, and it doesn't make sense why people do certain things that they do. You're intuitive, highly intuitive. You may run a business that's not intuitive. But what happens is that you get into these roles and responsibilities, and then you become, like I said, a watered down version of yourself, and you forget to bring intuition into your work. And it's really your strongest asset. And it can lead you to where you want to go. So, with that being said, I'm calling out all of my queens, all my goddesses that are like super aligned with me and know you want to work with me. Stop sitting on the fence, questioning, sitting in fear. It's time. Because the one thing I know how to do is literally show you your way to get there and your tools in order to make things happen for you. That's who I am. It's who God made me to be, so I have to do it full out. So, with that being said, I have two things happening. I have the Queen Bee, super high vibe, work with me one-on-one, 6 weeks. Amazing, you get my private time for 6 weeks. And you get, or you can do this one, the VIP 6 hours in one day at a spa that will knock your socks off, and just treated with such lavish care that there is no denying who you are. That is my VIP spa day. That one is one of my most favorite ones to do. Literally nothing off limits. So you choose which one you want, and you can either PM me or whatever. You know how to find me. I'll see you. Have a great day. It's Thoughtful Tuesday.